G'day guys, and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of Voxel Tycoon. Just looking at this lovely lake over here, next to this lovely mountain over here, and this lovely big giant factory. Well, it's getting fairly big, this productive factory over here. Hope everyone is good. This episode we're going to be doing a few things. Bear with me this episode. I've been sick. I never get sick. Stitch Up just doesn't get sick, and I've had my first couple of days off work unwell in like 5 years. Yeah, I am I've just gotten better from being a little unwell, so bear with me. I'll try not to make too many fuzzy brain mistakes today. In this episode of Voxel Tycoon, we're going to be kicking off. I've got two things I want to do, and then we'll have a look around and see what else we might want to do as well. So here at the main factory, I want to increase. I was looking at let me just pause the game for a sec. I was looking here at the armored trains being made, and what we've got is we've got the armour trains require two different products. They require steel bars and steel beams, the two steel products we did in the last episode. Now, what I've got is I've got them sort of coming in here, and you've got steel beams over here, steel bars in there, and that's a direct feed from the steel bars coming off here, out of this line, the steel bar line, and then you got the steel beam line. But what you can see here is if I unpause the game, this is backed up quite a bit. So what I really need to do is get this, because these are just taking time to do, aren't they? Although, is there a problem here? Is this one not working? Oh, I've got him done the wrong way. Oh man. Okay. Well, there's two of them that just literally had the wrong thing going. That is a shame. But I still think you can see the smoke coming out of the other one, so I still think we're still not getting the best production going here. Now the problem is, if I try and extend this, I think the conveyor belts will at least the input or the fuel or the output, one of the conveyor belts will guarantee to be set too long. So that's something I'm not thrilled about with this game, with the mechanic. I know it's different to Factorio and it's a little bit different, but I just don't know about that, because there's just this workaround where you use the warehouse to extend it. That's what we'll be trying to do. So what I was thinking is I was just going to see a bit Factorio-like, actually. I was going to maybe put, this is a row of 9 smelters. Maybe I was going to change that to 8, and then put a small set of warehouses, and then do another array of 8, and just see if we can increase that production. So that was going to be what I would do there. And then of course we've got a problem over here where we have our separated cargo line, and this is where it really kicks in. So the cargo line and the passenger line are always completely separate now, and you've got this huge bypass we put in, I believe, in the last episode too. I've since been on holidays to Spain since it recorded the last episode, but I published it while I was over there. So it has been a little bit of time, maybe 10 days or so, since it was published. So anyway, this is the only part of the two networks that cross each other, and it's particularly, like if you see here, this is the outgoing line after they've gone to the passenger station. The passenger trains cross the cargo line, that's the out cargo line, they cross the in cargo line, and then they continue off this way, and then they come back this way to go to another station up here, that's passengers. Then they all share this branch, and at this point, the passenger lines will head back here, the cargo lines will come back this way, through the station and get back in. It's not ideal. I want to completely separate those two networks. So let's see about it. I don't know how we're going to do it. It's going to be a nice little challenge, but we'll have to see how we go. In fact, let's do this one first. So I'm going to get you to jump in, enjoy the Stitch Up intro, and I'm going to see you back here in just a sec. Okay, so somewhere along the line here, this train as well has taken one of the tracks that is now connected, but no way to get out. And I don't know why, but we'll fix that in this particular instance as well. So I'm going to pause it, and we are going to get rid of a few things here. Now, one thing to remember is the trains do have to get, the passenger trains still have to get to here, into this one, and then they need to get into there, so that has to be continued, but I need those to then stay completely separate from the other ones. So I think what I'll do, I don't want this conurbation to go any closer, So we're going to keep this cross line for the moment. Now, one thing I don't mind is I don't mind that the passenger and the freight lines cross each other, as long as they don't interact with each other, as long as you can't make a decision to move from one of those networks to the other one. So and that the example of that would be, what's the E? Oh yeah, here we go. So this is a new mechanic in the game. Let me unpause the game. And you can see here this glow round here. So I tried to hit my sort of backslash button, which was the command for bulldoze, and now I believe it's E. For arrays, maybe? Yeah. And as it does this in E, I think it gives you some better options to do stuff. You can still shift things and say I can do this, or I can best shift and get rid of bigger sections, and control to get rid of smaller sections. Still looks like it's still there as well. So at the moment, let's do this, but it will give you, I think they've put more quality of life functionality into that. So that's great. Thank you to the devs for doing that. Right, let's get on with this now. Come on. Right, this is where the passenger lines, I'm going to pause it. This is where the freight lines came in here, and they this is where they come into the network. So the freight lines will come in this way, and they would come into the network. So I'm now going to get rid of these completely, and I'm going to knock this guy back to, whoop, I think I just got rid of a signal, but that's fine. I'm going to knock him back using control here. I'm going to knock him back to here. Then I want to get rid of everything to say here, yes. And I'm going to hit the shift button here, and just that'll get rid of that entire section for me. A couple of little nice little tips for new players out there, as I'm sure we have. I'm going to encourage the roads. I'm looking at my money too, and my money is grim. I'm probably going to have to do something about that. I might just have to borrow some money. Yeah, let's borrow all of it and then just pay whatever back. Because what we're doing now isn't earning anything, so I need to just make sure we're keeping a good economy going. Right, cool. Okay, so we got rid of that. And now what we need to do is, once they come across to there, let's do the passenger lines first. So once they do that, I've got my rails here, yep. And I want these guys to be close to that sort of house, but I think I want it to be even closer, so that would be good. Yeah, so let's do it right at the back of that house. And then here, I think I'll go, here's the passenger line they need to get back to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, and I'm going to follow this one up here and say, right, you need to do this. And we're going to get rid of all the other stuff. But that's basically the line it needs to take, yeah. Now I'm going to use my E button again, lovely. And I'm going to cut it here, and cut them there so it's the same. I'm now going to get rid of all of these little joins, hit the shift button, and get rid of all those. And I've got a plan for this. I think I know exactly what I want to do. Let me just get rid of refund 1600, refund 160. Yeah, let me get rid of all those. And I've got a nice little plan that I want to do here, because so the passenger line at the moment is coming out, and then it's coming across here, and it's coming back, and then going back to there. But as you remember, the passenger line is a back and forth line. So what it needs to do is it needs to, because this is the end of the stations. If you look at the passenger trains, this is the end of them. So it has to come into here, go into there, but then it needs to go back into there before heading back. So what I'll do is I will do first of all, I will do a continuation of this so that these guys can do that. So we'll do, is it here? Yeah, so we'll do that so we can also do this. I've got a little nub there, so I need to get rid of that one. Yep. Okay, nice. That's the passenger lines. They're just crossing each other. They can't switch networks or tracks. They're just crossing, and we may get rid of this in a moment anyway, because trains roll into this station. But I wonder if I do this a little bit different. Yeah, I'm gonna change this right up actually. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. So let me do this, and then let me get rid of that, and then all of these guys. Yeah. Okay, that's nice. Then I'm gonna get these guys just to come out a bit. Both of you two just to stick out a little bit. And what I'm going to say here is So first of all, okay, we'll come back to that. Let's keep the passenger lines going first. So they go into here, then they come back, then they need to come back into this. So they need to get back onto this network. Now I'm just going to keep that. So let me get rid of this bit, right? Just the end bit, yeah, and maybe a tiny bit more, yeah. And then I want these guys to be able to roll back. Okay, and I wanted a nice rollback as well. And when they roll back, because they go, so they come from here, they come into there, and that's fine. I don't need this anymore. I think what we just want to do, we don't need any of this, so I want to get rid of that, get rid of that, all of that, and I want to see if I can make this slightly better. Let me see if I could go like that. I think I could do this slightly better, couldn't I? Yeah, I could do this a lot better. Thank you very much. I could do it like that. Yeah, I could do it very much better. Not like that though. And not like that. I want it symmetrical, right in the middle. There we go. We love symmetry. And hit the E button. Get rid of the nubs. Don't forget, if you've got the little bits, they'll stop things from happening. Get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of that. The signals we'll look at in a bit. Now, they essentially don't need this bit in the middle because they're always... yes, they do. Because they'll come into here, then they'll go back and into there, then they'll come back around just to do a loop. And that's fine, because when they do... hang on. They come into here. No, they'll always visit this station, don't they? They're not coming in to do a loop, otherwise they go down. So they come back into the station, they come back out. So that is perfect for the passenger network, and all we need to do now is a lovely curve. Let me get a really lovely curve. That's pretty nice. Yeah, that's nice. And that gives us enough room to do my next move, which has got to do with the cargo network. Okay, so that is the passenger network sorted, and I think that looks absolutely brilliant. Very nice, very nice. Okay, now I want to reverse the orientation of this station. So they used to roll in from this side and roll out from that side. I generally do roll in, roll outs. In fact, I always do roll in, roll outs for my cargo network, my cargo stations. But I'm going to get them to roll in the opposite direction. So what I would like to do first of all is this train here. I want to send it to... tow it to depot. Now, by the way, I didn't realize it charges you when you need to tow a train to a depot. What's my finances? 1, 2, 5, 6. Where are we? Oops, and here we must be here. Yep. So the depots are here, and it's 18,000 to do that. I had no idea that that is a chargeable offence. I don't know how I didn't know that, but I didn't know that, and I don't agree with that. I don't think you should. I'm not sure about that. I just don't know. Now, the way we're going to do is here, they'll roll in from the left here. So I'm going to pick these two, but I'm going to take these two. So this one, and I need him to interact with this line over here. So let me see if I can get him to curve in nicely. That's not bad. If he does that, can he do it from here? I keep clicking off that, and that's annoying. Yeah, he can do that. Right, if he does that, can he get into all of them? He can. Will it be ugly? It will. That's not normally how I build things, but I'm going to go with it. Because he can get to any of those. So what I'm going to do is we'll look at all the signaling shortly, and then we'll release that train. Now here, he's off and running, right? He crosses the tracks, and we'll put some signals in there. So he crosses in from here. He goes into one of the platforms. He unloads, and then he needs to get back out. So once I get into all of these, I'm going to keep this because I like this infrastructure. And then need to put, but I'm going to save room. So I just need to basically, after that, put a turnabout in. But I want to save room and put one next to this. And so this is running that way on the left, and this is running this way on the left. So these, although one is a passenger network and one is a... no, that's not what I wanted. One is a passenger and one is a freight. Essentially, they're going to look like each other. But yeah, it's just going to work. Now it needs to go to there, but I need to see if there's a better way of doing that. Again, they're crossing each other to get onto that, and I like that. That's typical of the real life, and I do, you know, if you watch me play, I do like prototyping and making things prototypical. Now I think we're just a bit too big on that one, so let me just do key. Let's get rid of the signal as well, please. Right, once you're out of there, he's off and running. Can we get you round, and then can we make it nice? Well, yeah. I'd suggest we can actually. Let me just see if I can get over there a bit quicker. Let me go forward a tiny bit, mate. And that one, and then that one. Then we're off. Now we're off and running. Okay, that's it. That is how it goes. Now I need to get rid of some signaling. So let's just get rid of the existing signals, because these are heading a different direction now. So that's fine. And the first thing I want to do with the signaling is I want to grab, now we're using the semaphores, but I want to grab a chain semaphore, and I want to put this one as a chain, because there is a decision to make here. Do I want to get into the station or go on straight ahead? So turning off or going straight ahead, decision to make. And once you've done that, I simply then want a block here just to divide them up, and then I want these guys to be able to overhang a bit. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then these are separated, so it makes this all one big block. I also think at this point we can make this here and get rid of you there. And I hate that you have to then click on that, and then click on this, and then get on this. Yeah, don't like that. That's fine. Right, so that gets him back out. Now once he comes out here, we need to know where to go. So once he's done that, let's then go with here. So we'll go right at the end of the station, because they pull out. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4 heading that way. Once you've grouped up, that's nice, but then we'll start making these guys, so you'll be heading this way and you'll be heading that way. And by the way, there is a decision to make here, so I'm going to put that in there on the passenger network. And then here it's just a case of these are converging in the same area, so sorry, the same direction, so we'll just do it like that. And I want to get rid of you and come back. Right, cool. Now there's no decision to make there, so let's just get you lined up with this one, and then we get rid of this one was a hangover from the previous network. We leave those there, and then we've got this one here and then that one there. These guys are probably a bit close to each other. Let's fix it now just so we can make it nice. Yeah, can I press? No, I won't do that. So let's do still on the blocks. Can we line them up with that? Yeah, we can actually. That lines up with that quite nicely. Okay, these are lining up, they're lining up, that's nice. Two different networks, passenger there. Now, this is all one big block at the moment, but here there's no decision to make, but you do have to make sure it's clear. So I'm going to say that do that, but I may change that in the future. And then once you're through, let me get the signal line here. So let's go here and then put these two in, 2 blocks. This guy's just a simple block, and here it's just a simple block as well, because there's no decision to make. You just want to make sure it's clear ahead. And then once you got out of that network, then we're right to do it as well. And here, let me just put one roughly in the middle by sites. A double set of signals, even though again we've got the passenger and the freight networks there. Yeah, this one I may regret, and I think I'm going to, because this whole intersection is getting big now, and maybe I want it always clear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete that one, and these were always going to be deleted, those two, and I think we're okay now. So let me just unpause the game, jump out of erase mode, unpause the game, close down the signal user interface, and let the game run. Now my passenger trains worry me when they all just go off, because it makes me think they're all somewhere. There's one. Are you having any issues? No. Where are all the others? Well, there's one waiting to get into this branch, and there's one coming out of a branch. There's also a postal train there as well that's holding things up. So that's expected behavior. These guys are a problem. Look at that. 3 trains and 2 trains waiting to get in. We'll have to go and look at that in just a sec. In the meantime, let's go and release our train here. Release all, off you go, and then let's see how he goes. So that was sorry about the cough. That was that, and off he goes. Look at him, he's lovely. He is lovely. What are you carrying there? Milk products, yeah, dairy produce, lovely. All right, we'll keep going with that. Off you go. Now, last episode we fixed this, fixed it so much that we broke it. And I don't know what's happening here, because normally there's a whole lot of trucks stuck here, but there are no trucks. And I'm worried that, like, the trucks are always here, and I just don't know why they're not there now. So let's have a look here. In storage, we've got 10 of this, and that's dairy. And then we got copper, and we got copper ore. So copper bars, copper ore, and where are the trucks? So here, iron bars. Do we have a long reach mod going on? Because if I have a look here, they're delivering straight to there. Oh my god, are they delivering straight to there? I don't know if they are, but why? What's going on here? And then this guy here's got excellent, but where are the trucks? The game is saving, just bear with me here. I don't know what's happening here. This is really weird. Okay, let's have a look. So iron ore can't unload because it simply is full, and we've got no trucks, right? So they would pick up here, and then this iron ore is obviously meant to go to here. This iron ore is connected directly to the station, but I don't think it is. Even though that line is there, I don't think it is connected to that station directly. And I think what we need to do is make sure the trucks can go back. So I'm going to have to pick up a truck. And what else? We've got some dairy. Where's the dairy? Yeah, what are you doing with the dairy? So you're low. It says excellent, but not excellent, because I don't think we're... That says that's connected as well, but we've got this here. Here's some trucks. Why are you going there? Grinstead North. What are you connected to? Ah, you're connected to there. Why aren't you doing it? Right, here's the trucks, guys. Here's the trucks. What are you doing? Unload. Waiting for full unload. What's changed? Right, let me troubleshoot this then. I'm gonna pause the game, just got a few issues here. So we need you to go back, and it says full unload, but what about if I take off the full unload? So full load, what about if I go take off the full and the full and add an order to wait for 20 seconds, right? And add an order to wait for 20 seconds on the unload. Yeah, so I don't need you to do a full unload, but I need you to unload for 20 seconds, and that's for the iron ore. Yeah, now if I do this and I unpause the game, they should go, those two trucks. And then this guy here, I'm going to do something different for that. I'm just going to go I'm just going to take off the full and just see which performs better. So one's got a 20-second command, the other one's got like just the you know, just basically just get moving and on the default. What is going on? Right, the trucks are moving again. That's weird. That's very strange. Okay, let's see what's happening there. You're unloading. Right, so you got two there. So you're taking care of these two. That's fine. We'll get a bit more money coming in from those guys. But more importantly, that means that this guy, let me skip the order here. And you've got even more iron ore. But why do you have so much iron ore? I don't know why you've got so much iron ore, to be honest. I can't see any other iron ore customer apart from him, and he is full, and I don't know what you're doing, mate. So what I want to do is I'm going to send this guy back. Excuse me for one sec. Oh gosh. I am so sorry. Takes a glass of water, gulps it. Okay, rightio. Okay. I'm going to send you to the depot. I'm going to pay to send you to the depot, which we spoke about. We don't like that. And he goes there. And there he is. Okay, so we got a spare train to use somewhere else, so that's pretty good. Unpause the game. And let's just see who else is being a customer here. More iron ore? Oh my god. Yeah, you're iron ore, and you're... Hang on, let's just see. Okay. So you are iron bars to Grinstead. Okay, iron bars. We've got iron bars here. Now, who's the iron bar customer? Yeah, you're the iron bar customer. And how's the... Ah, yes, we've got these guys as well. Is he a customer? Hardware store, and he wants wood beams. And the iron bars... So where's the trucks for the iron bars? Are you connected directly? If I unpause it, are you... Yeah, you're unloading. Oh gosh. I'm so sorry. We've got mail. I don't know what's going on here. The iron bars are going somewhere. I can't tell where they're going. This is really weird. Unless you're getting them. I'm just... Are you connected to anything? Grinstead South. Yeah, you are. There you are. Right, so I need a truck going from Grinstead Distribution to Grinstead South. So what I'm going to do is go into my fleet, and I'm going to look at the vehicles, and I'm going to sort by route. And I want, what am I looking for here? I'm looking for iron... hang on. Sorry, what are we looking for here? We are looking for iron bars. Do these look like copper bars to you? Am I going mad here? Iron bars. Maybe I've been playing far too much Factorio, but I don't know what's going on here. Iron bars. Iron bars. Wood bars. What is going on, people? We don't have copper bars at the moment, do we? No, we just have iron. Yeah, yep. Right, I'm playing far too much Factorio. Brilliant. Okay, so let me get a truck. Yeah, that's right. Yep. Bring fleet manager. Sort by route, and we are looking at iron bars to East Grinstead South. Okay, so there's one there. It's a nice truck, but it's in a depot, and I want to go see it. Right. Iron bar to East Grinstead. Well, you need to be released immediately, so you're off and running. Okay. And then while we're there, can I upgrade this stupid little truck as well? Because you need to be, yeah, you need to be delivering with a big truck quite a bit. It says you're actually. Let me go to Upgrade Manager, open yet another window. Okay, we can remove this one now. We don't need that. Okay, let's do a new one. So what I want to do is I'm looking for pick what to replace. Is this it here? Yeah, there's just one of those guys. Iron bar. Yeah, on that route, that's him. And I want to basically do this with the iron bar cargo, and I want him to be something nice. Now let's do. I think the other one takes 20. Why don't we do something different then? Why don't we grab this little one that takes 14? Because he's cute. Yeah, let's do that. That is nice. Start new replacement, and he's off and running now. Okay, he's going to give us back 21,000, I believe, and we're going to, and it's 91,000 to do that. So I think we're paying the difference there. I think that's how that works. Wow. Okay. Right. Okay. But either way, we've also grabbed another. We're over here. We've grabbed another truck out as well, and that truck should now be delivering the iron bars to here, East Grinstead. So he should be coming up, going around here and dropping them in. And here is the iron bar truck here. This is the original one that should carry 20. He's empty. Here he is at the moment, just waiting to get down to where he needs to get down to. Is this the other iron bar man? Yeah, there he is there, so he'll come in. So this guy's picking up, and I'm sure we're connected, people. Yes, we are. Thank you very much. Right. Right, what are we waiting on? We are waiting on iron bars now, aren't we? Yes. And that's because I set the train back, isn't it? Yes, it is. No worries. Okay, cool. So that has fixed that a little bit there. We just needed to... I don't know what we needed to do there, to be honest. I don't know why that was just being a bit bollocky, but it was. But that is that done. And now let's just see if we can actually improve. Yeah, because if you have a look here, what is the problem? Oh yeah, look here. Now we've got no science going on, because what I was doing is splitting these guys with this and having this line of 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. But somewhere along the line we've got 2 bits of these, and it's not allowing it to move forward enough to let the other one in, and that means that it will never get in, and so they're blocked. So we're gonna fix this. So let's get rid of you, let's get rid of you. Yeah, let's get rid of that to there, that to there. We didn't need to do that. And we'll do this. Free terraforming mod networking east yet again. Right, now we're going to, what I'm doing at the moment is I can split this. So if I go E and control, yeah, that works. Okay, now what you want to do is say, right, you guys, can you go closer than that? No, you can't. Okay, cool. Go the other way, please. Yep. And then you guys go up here, and then you can simply just go, you can go all the way up actually to there. And we can get rid of that. And we can connect this into here, but we will need to clear the line before we do it. So let's do that. We're gonna have to waste some products here, guys. It's a bit of a shame. Let's do that. Okay, let's just go from let's pause the game and go. Let me put a break in the conveyor where it's not blended. So where is it pure still? Here, around here. Okay, so let's do a break there. And let's go clear conveyors, and now everything's cleared on that one. So now we've got the 2 lines split apart, and we can now go, yep. And once that goes into there, we can now change the direction, because everything should be working nicely now. What's your problem? Oh, you need to be the opposite direction. So flip conveyors that way. Thank you very much. Oh, we didn't connect up. That's what the problem was. And you definitely need to be in the opposite direction. This one needs to be feeding in. So heading that way, feeding in, heading that way, feeding in. Little branch that makes no sense. And I wonder if at the same time, guys, I wonder if we unpause the game and we grab some more laboratories. And let's just increase the laboratory speed by adding more laboratories. Oh, actually, we want to do Mark II labs, don't we? Yes, we do. Damn. I really want to do Mark II labs. Why are they not a thing? Armored trains, you keep moving, please. And then let me see. Mark II laboratories, researching 2. You need circuits. Okay, so I'm going to put in just 1 more. And then I will delete them and get the new one. Because I don't want to add, you know, too many more and cause issues. What I'll do is I'll stick him up here as well. Let me see. So let me just get the same orientation as the other ones, same spacing as the other ones, same old bollockings. and they're going to be the blue input lines. Doesn't matter which you use, you can use either and just flip them, but we'll grab the blue anyway, and we want to line them up with the other ones for where the other one is. So I want to go here and hold the shift key, just come down a little bit, and holding the shift key place my second unit, and then I'm going to get this going from this way and just flip it. Let me see if I could do this actually. Yeah, that works. That's exactly what I needed to do. Very nice. And okay, and that's good as well. We are going to need to flip something. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so that is still steel beams and steel bars. Wait, why do they look the same? Oh man, look, they look the same. We got some splits here. Okay, cool. This is a shame, but we're going to have to clear these and clear those. And up here, we're going to have to clear a few of these. I can do these individually. Look at that. I can clear all these. You can go. Yeah. They're all wrong. Right, we've got just bars on this side, beams on the other. You can go. Bars on that side. There's one right in the end there, and I bloody okay. Alright, you got beams here, just beams? Is there any issues? We're having problems on this side as well? Ooh. No, we're not. Just beams. Radio. So the game is saving. Let me see. Jump off. Am I on the E mode there? No. But what am I? Are we actually firing these cylinders? Let me see. Lab 6. Where's Lab 6? Lab 6 armoured trains, please. Armoured trains, yes. Alright, armoured trains are going to be definitely good fun in the next episode. We're going to get some gold production going, which would be very nice. Very nice indeed. I need to maximise a few things here. So I wonder if just in the last part of the episode we can start off what I was talking about. Now what's going on here? Oh no, you keep moving, that's fine. Thought we had a big traffic jam there. So let's talk about this and see if we can get this production ramped up a little bit for these steel items, because you got steel bars, they're being made into steel beams, and I think it's good that we do those because they're high value and we'll sell them. So what I want to do is I want to, as I got 9 in each of these, I want to just try this. We're going to pause the game here, and I'm going to delete a couple of things. So I want to delete that, and everything here. And now I'm going to see if I can do this interestingly by using warehouse, and I want to use the warehouse Mark II, but a small one. Now how small is that? Yeah, this is the smallest one we have. Yeah, these wouldn't work, would they? Warehouse Mark II, do I need it? It's speed of unloading. I don't really need it, but it's a bit tidier looking as well. But I don't see any huge problem with using this, and I've got a bit of room there. So what about if I did this? What about if I go, what about if I line it up? I'm trying to line up here, right? So what about if I go, and I'm on pause so I can undo this. If I go 1, how about if I try and aim for the middle of the array? And if I go 1, 2, and 3, and just see if we can make this work, that would be great. Right, let me try with conveyors, because I'm going to want this to look nice as well as be functional, which is interesting. Yeah, it's an interesting take on that one. That works. I don't mind that. I could spin that and just have that. Actually, that is quite lovely. That does work beautifully. Let me do that and then have the same one on the other side, and that'll be the output. And let me grab it again and go here and here. Although flipping it, yeah, that would work. Now I'm holding that shift button this time. Now it wants to join there, so we don't want that. I'll put it down anyway, and then I'll carry on in just a sec. Why are they a lot closer? They're 2 spaces apart, aren't they? These guys, 2 and they're 2, yeah. So we need to get rid of this little bit here. And I don't think it's going to let me do this, so we need some jiggery pokery. So when we do this, and oh, that wasn't too much jiggery pokery at all, was it? No, that was good. Okay, that would work. Now that's that. Now how about if I grab, I don't have an eye picker tool here. I'd love that. If the devs are, I don't think the devs are watching my stream. But you know, an eye picker tool, it would be great. I wonder if it's on the roadmap. I will check. Right, here we go. Let's get some more of these guys in. So we need factories. I just want to do proof of concept, and then I'll scale this up in the you know, outside of the episode. But I'd like to show you what we're doing as the proof of concept. And again, I want this to be slightly symmetrical on either side. So let's try and get the spacing correct. I'm looking at the conveyor, and then if I put the first one here, that is the line. If I do it there, the coal's going to come in the side anyway. What about if I do it there? Yeah, I can do it that close, can't I? Because the coal's got to go in there anyway. Okay, let me do that. And there's a gap of 2 in between. So if I go 1, and then I go 2, and I go 3, yeah. And, oh man, I hope this works. Let me try this before we build too much, actually. So then, if we do that, because then what we need to do is do the standard, right, let's do the picking of. So you're going to be made into, what are you making? You're making steel bars, yeah? Yeah, you're making steel bars, great. And you're going in, please, yep, with the coal, yes, and you're going to be coal, cool. And down here, you are steel bars going in, sorry, iron bars going in, and you're coming out. And then this is a straight conveyor line, this one. This is a straight conveyor line. Ooh. It is straight along there though, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so straight conveyor line. And then these guys just branch out directly. They go straight in. But one thing I need to do is, let me just do 2 for the moment. Pick the recipe. I need to just check the orientation here because we've got this swap. So if I just change that, it defaults to one particular one, but you can change it by clicking on it and reversing it. Either one and reversing either one, and it'll work out what you need to do. If you don't do that, you'll have what we had at the start of the episode where a couple weren't firing because they weren't in the correct selection, so just sitting there. Yeah, that could be, you know, a problem. Radio. Right, that's good. And then if we go here, so you are outputting, please, steel bars, yeah. And that means you're just a straight up outputter, like this, yeah. And that means you are across there, yes please. That's nice. That is nice, actually. Now, what you got there? Can you just reverse this one, please? Thank you. Now, so you're doing that. Now, the complicated bit. Ooh, I might have mucked the coal up. I think I did muck the coal up. Right, okay, we can get around this. Let's get rid of you. Yeah, and you. And the coal's going to have to be slightly different, but I think I can get away with it. I'm hoping I can. Ah, man, that's why I might have wanted the extra space. Okay, let's go the output connector. And let's put the output connector in here for now. Yep. And I want to disconnect. That. Oh, not that. Okay, you can go there. I really disconnected that, didn't I? Right, let's put the output connector in again. Yep, and then I want it to go crossways. So this has to basically come down, and then it needs to go into the ground and tunneling. But in typical style here, we can't do that unless we do that. No, we can't. Damn it. Rightio. Well, I think that's going to be an issue. Okay, no problem. No problem at all. Move the entire array. So we go here. And then if I go tunnel. And actually, this is going to work. I think this is going to work, guys. for the first one, it's going to be a bit untidy. And then we go here, and then we go tunnel. We go there. And I might as well do this next one here. Tunnel again. And there. Yep. And then we do the branches, but it always wants to connect that out. So we'll do that, and we will reverse it. And we will do that and reverse it. And that means I just need to do a branch here. I do need to do a branch there. So that kind of works. I think that works. While we're here, we may as well just turn this one on and check his orientation and swap it. You guys are all good. Yep. Nice. The user interface for that part is brilliant, by the way. Very good. Okay, so let's see if this works. Because if it does, I kind of think we're going to increase these guys as well. Because, you know, putting one extra one on and then having this go like this was interesting. But we put a warehouse in here. But I could really do the same thing. I could knock this off, copy it here, exactly the same. And basically have 8, a block, and then another 8. And there's a long, what we love, it's a bit like a smelting column really, isn't it? It is like a smelting column in Factorio. And it's kind of cool. I kind of like it. You've got one steel bar going in. So we've obviously made one, have we? Can we just make a few more? Can I see? Yes, there we go. They're making 2 at a time. Very nice. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. Okay, so that's good. And they're coming out and joining the... no, they're not doing anything because we got this facing the wrong way. You want to flip that one. In fact, it was even taken from the other one. So there we go. You'll see them coming out now. Very nice. So that is good. Brilliant. I'm happy with that. Well, I'll scale that up and do 8 and 8. Because we need them anyway, even though we're using steel bars and steel beams, even though we're using them in research at the moment, and that's why I got all excited. Let me just make sure all 4 researches are happening. Why are you waiting on resources? You should have everything you want. Bars. What the hell? Oh god, we've still got some of these. Why have we still got some of these guys? Oh my god. How can that be? I'm glad I checked these things. Hang on. That can't be right. Yeah, we still got... Oh my god. How annoying. Okay, so it's just that one. These other guys are working, but it's this guy here. Watch him. Watch this one here and see how we go. Although you've gone to that now as well. No, there you go. Yep, so this second one, watch him when I delete this. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to go clear conveyors. And I'm going to use my control key and just get rid of each one. Ooh. It seems like they're all going in now. Is that working? Right, I will say the steel bar, this inner line, the steel bar line is slow. And so you see that? I think we need to increase that. And that's because half are going in and then half are going off to that. So this is why increasing this here has been really good. And the best thing is we have enough of the produce coming in. This is really maximizing the factory. I love that. Very excited about this. It's a nice little system here. And of course we'll scale this up as well, so we'll do 8 of those guys as well. And I'll do patches of 8. I think that's pretty good because I think these take up the most room with all their conveyor belts and the spacing. So yeah, let me know what you think about that in the comments, guys. Don't forget to comment on my videos if you like to, and subscribe to Stitch Up, and I'm just going to repay the rest of that loan off, just to try and help that all these reds go away. But we're obviously just paid for that new vehicle as well, building maintenance. Oh my god, we paid for a lot, and we have lost a lot of money this episode. So anyway, I'm hoping, but I'm on speed 1 there and the money's rolling in, so I'm hoping, I'm going to let the game play for just a tiny bit, only on speed 1, and just hoping that we can just get the profit turned again and that it's all going pretty well. But again, I'll have to go around and just check everything and make sure everything's running lovely. So yes, I'll see you in the next episode, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button, and I'll see you then. Bye.